Okay, we're going to find some hotels for this particular event that's taking place in Brisbane. And I've gone onto the event website, and you can see there the details is the Brisbane Open. It's on the 19th of May, and it runs from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So the 19th of May is a Sunday. It's next Sunday, so we're short for time. So the likelihood is, being a Sunday, that people will either want to stay the Saturday night or the Sunday night. Now, most likely the Saturday night, and then turn up on the Sunday. Some will maybe stay the Sunday night, but probably few. And you'd always get good rates on a Sunday night anyway, because it's generally the quietest night of the week for hotels. Some may want to make a weekend of it and turn up on the Friday, so it's best if we get options from Friday night through to the Sunday night. But, realistically, people are going to want that Saturday. And that's likely going to be the busiest time for these hotels and possibly the highest rate, so just to understand that. Now, looking at this, the organiser has kindly already got a map on their website of where the hotel is, so we're going to find some hotels. And this is the quickest and easiest way to locate your hotels. So you go into a Google map, and the Google map shows the event straight away, because fortunately the organiser had already set this up. But otherwise you would just go in and Google the actual event, which is the Moray Field Leisure Park Centre. So there it is there. So you can click on that, or you could type it in here, Moray Field. But either way, that's what we want. Now, looking on Google, they really help you, and they have a nearby button. And if you click that nearby, it comes down with a drop-down box called Nearby Hotels, or Hotels Nearby. And that's actually going to do all our work for us pretty much. So we are just counting on Google knowing, and having knowing which local hotels there are. You can even put in the dates if you want to be specific on when these are available. They'll actually go and do a search, and they search a number of different websites. They search their own, and they search booking.com and all those kind of usual suspects to come up with the hotels. So usually you can pretty much rely on that these hotels are not only there, but they're the only ones there. There's not going to be too many other hotels hiding that we don't have. But there may be, and it's always worth mousing over some of these dots that you see on the screen here as well, because they can uncover some other accommodation that are not promoting themselves on Google as much as others, if that makes any sense. So just having a quick look around, you can see this seems to be a major intersection in Caboolture near the event, and there doesn't seem to be many other hotels around that. You can drag the map around and have a bit of a look. So I'm going to look and hazard a guess that these are the main or the usual suspects that we need to kind of look at. And we can see there's a Caboolture motel, and there's also the River Lakes Motel, which is 4-star, free Wi-Fi. That's 3-star, and there's another one over here, which is the Caboolture Gateway Motel, which is 4-star as well. So as a first selection, there's a caravan park nearby. So it's not a location where there's a lot of amazing hotels to choose from. So you've got to think close and convenient for the people attending this sports tournament, families, is going to be the way to go. So we have the Caboolture River Lakes Motel, and if I click on that, it's going to give me the details of this motel. And what I want to do is, I don't want to use booking.com and Expedia, although you can quickly get an idea of what rates they're charging. But if you scroll down, you've got their direct website and you've got their telephone numbers. So we're going to give them a quick call, and let's see what they've got. I'll put it on speaker so you can hear the conversation. quite often just calling them rather than emailing them is the best and fastest way to go.
Good afternoon. Good morning, motel.
Oh, hello there. Could I speak to someone there? I don't know if you've got any sales department at all, but someone to do with booking some rooms or multiple rooms.
Okay, can I put you on hold for a second, please?
Thank you.
Alright. Yes. Here. What's the deal?
So quite often, if we're dealing with a smaller hotel or motel, they don't have a sales department or another one, so you can hear in the background that she's on reception at the moment. The reason she's put me on hold is because she's dealing with some guests actually at the desk. So, with these smaller places, these more provincial locations, it still doesn't rule out you working in those locations. They can still deliver a lot of bookings. It's a little bit different. Oh, hello there.
Yes. So you would like to book multiple rooms, you said?
Yeah, quite possibly. I tell you, my name's Harrison. I'm from a company called Hotels.tv. Now,
Okay.
there is an event taking place at Morayfield to do with a martial arts or karate tournament that takes place next weekend on the 19th, on Sunday the 19th. Now, we have our own booking website that we connect to the event's own website. So it's a very private channel just for the competitors. And we've got families that are coming up to you that still haven't booked accommodation that need some rooms. So we're just calling some local hotels to provide us with some rates that are commissionable at 10%, and that we can actually connect onto the platform and quickly offer them, because we don't have much time, but quickly offer them over the next few days to the families that are competing at the tournament on the Sunday. So we're really looking for rates, ideally Friday, Saturday and Sunday next weekend, from the 17th to the 19th or the 20th, I guess.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's 2 nights, hey?
Yeah, most likely. Some people will just want to stay the Saturday night. Some people will probably stay the Sunday night, and we'll get a few probably that stay the Friday and the Saturday night. There'll be a bit of a
Alright.
mixture.
Okay, so how would, so you said they will book through your booking system. You have your own booking system, and they will book through there. And then, so how it's gonna happen? So if you're gonna send us an email that these are the bookings, how would they know our availabilities though?
Well, you can provide us the availability. So if you tell me there's 5 rooms available in each category per night, our system will automatically email you the second the booking is made. If you don't have much availability, then you can offer that on an on-request basis. So it still shows availability, or it doesn't show availability. It tells the guest that we're going to check availability after they've booked. And then we can
Alright.
check with you and then go back to the guest. And then if there's no availability, it gives us the option to be able to go to another hotel.
Okay. Yes. So, but if we give you let's say I give you the availability now, because we're gonna have you. I think there's gonna be another event on that day, on that weekend. So we're starting to fill up. So
Yeah.
if I give you the availability now, when they book, it doesn't mean that when they book that room is still available. Of course.
Unless you can give me an option for a few days. If you can give me an option for like 3 days, it might give me enough time to get an email out to the families and say, you have 3 days to book this. Otherwise, we cannot hold it any longer for you.
All right. Okay. I'll see what I can do. And so you're asking for also commissionable by 10%, right? Our
Yeah.
rate commission.
Yeah, the guest will pay you, and then we will invoice you after the stay.
Okay.
So if you've got a cancellation policy or no cancellation policy, that's fine. Just let us know what terms are, and we'll put that on the website. So
Alright.
if it's advanced purchase, if it's non-refundable, if it's a 24-hour cancellation policy, whatever the case, then that's fine. We can operate with that. Yeah, it's just whatever term. And we just need to get a message out to these people pretty quickly. There's about there's not 7,000 going, but we have 7,000 on a database that will be emailed as soon as we get the rates live to let them know that there's some rooms for them.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have a look at that, and we'll
Yes, my name is Harrison Brown, and the company is called hotels.tv, and my number is 0431 533 491. And
Alright.
I'll give you my email as well, because we can confirm all this. If you just want to do if you can allocate some rooms and you do a brief agreement, send it by email, we'll just operate on that agreement.
Okay, so you're looking at the dates from the 17th to 20th.
Yeah, with
okay,
more likely to be booking more rooms on the 18th, being the Saturday night, because the event starts in early morning on the Sunday.
Sunday.
And
Okay.
there'll be a few stragglers that'll stay on the Sunday night, no doubt.
Okay, so it's possible. But you want to know our availabilities from the 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you can allocate, like initially, like 5 rooms on each date.
All right.
Yeah, something like that. At least we can then have something to kick off with from an allocation point of view, with an option, and which has an automatic release on Monday, something like that, if they're not booked by then.
Okay,
And if we need more, if we sell out of those and need more, then we'll just treat it on request and come back to you with the bookings we need above that.
Okay. All right. So can I have your email address, please?
Yes.
Or if you want, you think you can drop me an email with just a summary of all this, and I will just pass it to the other manager, and we can have a talk about it. So at least we will just have to reply to you by email. Well, we will just definitely call you back.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. What's your email address?
So it's space SPAY
SB.
for Tango.
Oh, okay. Sierra Tango Alpha
Alpha.
Yankee. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
At River Lakes Motel.
Yep.
.com.au.
Okay, great. All right, I'll send you an email now. Have an outline, have my contact details, and then if you can come back to me as soon as you can, then we can certainly get it out to all the competitors pretty quickly.
Yeah, we'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. He's just not here at the moment. Of course, I just have to discuss this with him.
Of course.
Yeah, and then sometime today, sometime this afternoon, I will get back to you.
No problem. What's your name?
Rosalind.
Rosalind. Great. Thanks very much for your help, Rosalind. Much appreciated.
All right, no worries, Harrison. We'll
Okay.
talk to you later.
Talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay, so that's generally the way you deal with these small boutique properties, whether they're hotels, motels, whatever the case. Ideally, they're open to the idea. That's not a problem. They want some bookings. They're fairly busy. There's another event which we've picked up on this weekend. So this all creates a nice bit of urgency that if they come back to us with a limited amount of rooms, we can then quickly send that out through the organizer's email list and Facebook, put it on their Facebook page, create some urgency saying that they're going to miss out unless they get things booked this weekend. And then we really build it into a very small period of time, and we'll know what our numbers are by the end of the weekend. So what we would then do once they come back is add that property onto the booking system that we're creating for them, and add the rates and some nice little notes, and then draft a quick email that the organizer can send out to their market. And that's it.